MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Now here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3-spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Gerald has compiled over 65 innings of work, and over that time he's got a whip under 0.5. To translate, he's allowed less than half a runner per inning. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Here you go, guys. Let's go.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I love what Kyle Seeger brings to the table for this team. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And now Tim Lopes. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
One down now, one down.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Batting third,
Mitch Henniger the next to bat. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. A windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
2 down now, 2 down.
Hit back up the middle, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the White Sox 3 and the Mariners nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Daniel Vogelbach.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Called strike 0-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Batting fifth.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Plays a 1 here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now.
Batting fifth.
Next for Seattle, Kyle Seeger, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Out in front of it, strike one. Seeger, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail in this one 3-0. Leading off the inning, Austin Nola, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
First delivery to him on the way.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Nobody out.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Engel patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. At the plate, J.P. Crawford, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
J.P. Crawford.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Mazzara is there. 2 down. Alan Hansen the next to bat. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Alan Hansen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Here we go, guys. Up.
Popped him up. Mendick over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the White Sox 3 and the Mariners nothing. So here's Malik Smith. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Malik.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Standing in, Tim Lopes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Second baseman.
Now the pitch.
Lopes.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
One out now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tim Lopes goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Stepping in now is Mitch Henniger. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Heading out towards shallow right. Lazara's on the move. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. So a 2-out single gives them new life here in the inning, but it's a bright spot in what's been a fairly dismal season offensively for them in terms of overall batting average. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL.
Now batting, number 20.
Dan Vogelbach is next, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Smoke toward third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Seattle. They trail it here 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Carlos Gonzalez. Pitch on the way.
Gonzalez.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Here we go.
And he struck him out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seeger.
Seeger.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Now batting, the catcher.
Standing in now, Austin Nola. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Here we go right now, fellas.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Madrigal ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mariners are down in order. Still down 3-0. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Alan Henson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Malik Smith. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazzara's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail in this one 3-0. Leading off the inning, Tim Lopes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping up now, Mitch Henniger, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit.
Henniger. All right, jump on him.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
1 strike.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
No.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now batting. Number
To the
20.
plate now, Daniel Vogelbach. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit. 2 errors on the Seattle line score so far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Here we go. Here we go.
Again, another foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. At the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Cut hold, cut hold, cut hold.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seeger, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hey, double them up. Let's go now.
And it's quickly 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line.
Relay.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Austin Nola is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Gonzalez, the runner at third. Seeger is at second with nobody out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
A pause and the 0-2.
That's the corner.
And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Aaron Bummer
Comes into work out of the bullpen now. And Dan, are you surprised that the starter's day is done?
Yeah, they could have left the starter out there a little longer, Matt, but I think this move is all about making the switch hitter batting next have to hit right-handed, which is his weaker side for sure. Well, no surprise that he's able to close the deal here. That's career save number 150. And in today's game, where the closer's job is seemingly always up for grabs, that's pretty impressive.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. The dude, Gerald, earned his 9th win of the year. Steve Cishek hammers down the save, his 18th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.